And now,
your rock station, your morning show.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
With Goose, Kelly, and Thick Rick.
sometimes that is better.
On the Blitz.
Have a great Friday, you mother...
Anyone else have frost on their window this morning? Boo.
Oh, I'm in a garage, fortunately, so no.
Yeah, good for you.
It was starting.
Yeah, we had
I could see it.
had to put the windshield wipers on.
Did you finally turn your heat on?
You know what? I hope she's not listening, but I did. I went in the house yesterday and she was upstairs. I walked over to the thermostat and I was like, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Turn it up a couple degrees. Not a lot, not a lot, just enough.
All right.
Just enough to get it to like 68.
Oh, my gosh.
At least it wasn't 61 in the house.
Oh, that's
anymore.
insane.
It's like I'm over it. Hey, it's a Friday. Coming up, we got a lot to do and a lot to talk about, including we're going to do something new this morning. Coming up at about 8:45. First time Friday. I want to know something you have done or will be doing for the first time this weekend. Because I did something for the first time last night. It was an interesting adventure. But hey, the remodel at Sirens looks amazing. I can just tell you that right now. The remodel is unbelievable.
Big boobs.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't my idea. Nora.
Oh, your woman dragged you to a strip
She
club.
did. She dragged me. She said, let's go. Okay. Unfortunately, we will not have Buckeye Hall of Fame legend Jeff Logan in because, well, it's a bye week.
Yeah,
So
another one of those.
No football to talk about, unfortunately, but that's okay. Also, we still have another pair of weekend GA passes for Sonic Temple to give away. At some point between now and 10 a.m., you're going to hear Two for the Temple, which is two songs back-to-back by a Sonic Temple artist. And when you hear them, be calling number 9 at 800-821-9970, and we're going to get you hooked up with those tickets. Which, by the way, I'm still, up in the air because it was just announced that Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age are going on tour. They're hitting the road. They just released a new song, and they're going to be in Cleveland in August. So that's August 10th, which in the window still works out for Sonic Temple.
Yeah,
But
I think so.
We won't know till Tuesday when they announce the full lineup. Now, Dick, you're pretty convinced.
It just seems like they're playing NFL stadiums.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, and some band I've never heard of called Mannequin Pussy. I don't know
Okay.
who. I never heard of that band.
Never heard of that band, no.
But you just really wanted to say it, I can tell.
I just looking at it. I was just now looking at it. It's in front of my face. I'm like, what? And another band called Gouge Away. I don't know who either of these bands are that are playing with them. But they're doing, Soldier Field, Ford Field. They're playing, in the Brown Stadium. So I don't know. And that was my other concern with Rush, is they're playing.
There's no way Rush is coming. It's just a very long shot, dream. Yeah, and I'm not driving up to Cleveland to see Rush. Sorry. I'm not doing it. I need you to be in my backyard.
Here's the problem.
At noon.
The Cleveland show is a Monday night, August 10th.
Yeah, no.
Ford Field is the week before that, but it's on a Thursday night.
Chicago is a Saturday night.
Oh, it is.
If you want to go to Soldier Field.
Oh, I got a cousin that lives in Chicago. I might have to do that.
That would be, that's 2 days before the Cleveland show.
You want to hear another concert announcement? If you really want to get your head bang on, Iron Maiden just announced a tour, 2026.
Yeah. Can we get them here?
With Megadeth and Anthrax.
Oh, my God, I'm there. When? Where?
So it kicks off August of next year in Toronto, Montreal, New Jersey, Boston, Virginia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Minnesota, Illinois, California, and Texas.
So they go from Pennsylvania, they leap right over Ohio and go to Kentucky.
Yeah.
The last time they toured, they played Indianapolis was the closest they got to us. They still they didn't play anywhere in Ohio.
It's a shorter tour for sure, unless you want to head overseas, France, Bucharest. If you want to go to Bucharest.
Man, I saw them a long time ago here at the Ohio Center.
Oh,
Iron Maiden.
that was definitely a while ago.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, Kelly, how are you?
Great.
On a Friday.
I'm doing great.
Ready for the weekend?
Ready. I had a great night's sleep last night. I already had my smoothie this morning. I'm firing on all, what do you call it? Cylinders. There you go. Whoops. Maybe I'm filing on 3
out of the 4.
3 out of the 4 cylinders I'm firing on.
Vic, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm great. I was standing out in the garage yesterday, and I was feeling that cold air, and I'm looking at my boat going, man, I got maybe, I don't know, just single-digit days left on the water. And I'm just dreading the winter.
You know
I
what?
am dreading it.
Yeah, so what I'm doing this weekend is in our walk-in closet, we've got the front-facing rack. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And then the 2 side racks?
Yeah.
So in the front-facing rack are my jeans, all my golf shorts, and all my golf shirts.
Yeah.
And then on the side rack is all my normal clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And this weekend,
They switch. Oh, God, I'm
so sad.
And we live here by choice.
Yeah.
Is it not too... No, I disagree with you. We don't live here by choice anymore. We are locked into a life.
Are
you
we?
Can't just pick up and
Sure
leave
you can.
right
Why?
now.
Yes, you can.
Okay, have
Sure,
fun trying to find a radio job somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand that, but I mean, I'm not
you
saying...
don't understand.
I
That's
do
your
understand.
income.
I do understand. I'm
You
not
can
talking.
make the choice.
I'm not talking about saying let's move tomorrow, but I'm saying you can make a plan to go live in a warmer climate. But
Is that what you're going to do?
No.
Okay.
That's why, because by choice,
Because
I
you're
choose to
locked
live in
in.
this lousy climate. I love it here. I was born and raised here. I'm fine living here. I'm just tired of winter. Can we just skip a winter?
Well, pretty soon you'll get winter in like May, June, July. Okay. And then you're going to get summer temperatures in like October, November, December.
I don't care what months in it. I'm still going to have to deal with the winter.
Still going to have to deal with the winter for sure.
I don't know why. It was just hitting me hard. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
I agree. No, I agree. All right, rolling into your Friday. Let's get going with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what do you got for us?
Got $25 to waterbeds and stuff for whoever texts in the answer first. This TV series finale, when it airs, will also air in 350 movie theaters. It will be shown while it is airing, its final episode. What is the TV show? Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970, and we will give you that gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right, the question was, what TV show will air its series finale in over 350 movie theaters, while you can also, watch it on your television, obviously, but at the same time, it's going to air in 350 movie theaters. And that, of course, would be Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah, the final season's coming out.
Yeah, series finale. That's pretty cool. It's titled The Right Side Up. Because everything they do,
the upside down. Yeah. I watched the first 3 seasons or 2 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the one where they did the 80s in the mall? The season 2 or season 3?
It's all in the 80s.
They were working in a mall.
The end, big thing was inside the mall.
I believe that was second season.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
I think so. But yeah, The Right Side Up. That's funny. It will premiere on December 31st at 8 o'clock. So that'll be your New Year's Eve if you want to do that.
And each episode is an hour and 20 minminutes.
Oh, I think they're pushing 2 hours.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've always been an hour, so.
Yeah, I know they're getting, they're doing long episodes for the final 8 episodes, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to go.
That would be pretty cool.
Sit in a movie theater and watch the finale.
Yeah.
I can see people doing that.
Absolutely.
I didn't know. Did you know there is a Stranger Things Broadway musical?
I heard some about that.
Yeah. And I think it's coming to Columbus. They're on tour, and they're doing the thing. Yeah, I was kind of shocked by that. I'm like, really?
Is it a musical?
Yeah, it's a musical.
No
musical.
way.
Yeah, it's straight up musical.
All right. Jeff Mabbitt from Centerburg's, first one to text in the correct answer, scored the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Hey, congratulations, Jeff. This is just weird. Did you see this story? Alan Hamill, he is the husband of the late Suzanne Summers. She passed away a couple days, 10 days ago, October 15th. I'm sorry, 2 years and a couple days.
Oh.
October 15th, 2023 is when she passed away. But here's the thing. He is trying to create an AI version of her. Video and all. Like her likeness, her voice, and her AI brain.
Okay.
Saying you really can't tell the difference.
Oh, really?
I don't know about that. Says when you look at the finished one next to the real Suzanne, you can't tell the difference. The AI was trained using all 27 of Suzanne Summers' books and hundreds of interviews. Saying, yeah, it's basically her thoughts. That's what AI does. You give it all the information, and then it does what it does.
So he talks to her like she's still alive?
I guess. What was that movie with Johnny Depp? Transcendence. Do you ever see that?
No.
He uploads himself to the web, basically, and it becomes an AI version of himself. And his
sounds like Lawnmower Man.
Yeah, it's a more advanced version of Lawnmower Man. Yeah, and his wife talks to him, and they build this little city, and of course things go awry. But yeah, she talks to him, has dinner with him because his face shows up on the screen. It is. I don't know.
So Suzanne Summers' husband, is this just her on a screen, or is there like a real doll type robot of her? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh,
because you said something about the video.
You know what? It doesn't say. When you look at the finished one next to the real Suzanne, so maybe it's a real doll. Okay. It just says, Alan Hamill is developing an artificial intelligence replica of his late wife. So, yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Is he creating an actual physical thing? That would be even weirder.
It's like a clone.
That would be even weirder.
Like an AI, like a clone.
If you're to do this, I would rather talk to a computer screen than actually have like a look-alike robot. That would,
That's just me.
I feel like it's dangerous territory.
I do too.
100% it is. 100%. Because if you were to take ChatGPT with what they're doing now, and you were to upload 27 of, her books, 27 of your books, and hundreds of interviews, that it's going to be able to mimic her thought process. Because we were just talking about ChatGPT learning about you and answering you personally and recommending things based off of your past search history. So if you've got 27 books and hundreds of interviews, that it's going to have some sort of idea at the type of person she is.
Sure. Did you think it also watched like Three's Company episodes or?
Oh, I have to think so. Yeah, would you upload? That's a good question. Would you upload the episodes? Because it was her playing a part. It wasn't
you
her.
don't want that dumb character.
No, don't. I don't know if I could do this. Look, love who you love, but once they're gone, love them from a distance.
Well, you have to, for yourself, be able to continue on. You can't I don't know.
Is that? Well, I was going to say, is that also mentally unhealthy? You're not having closure or moving on?
The thing is the grief process is so awful for people who've lost a spouse. I mean, it is legitimately the most grim thing.
Yeah.
And so you think, well, this could maybe help, ease you through the process, but I feel like, no, maybe it keeps you stuck.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know. I have no idea.
I think this is halting the grief process in hopes of or thinking that, oh, this person is still here.
Right.
Like, you're right. It's awful. And it is a process to get through. But you got to get through all the steps. You can't go backwards and create a computer screen or even more a real-life doll.
Yeah.
Well, you see how people have created an unhealthy relationship with ChatGPT.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, ooh.
I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we were talking about like 22% of Gen Zers were considering a relationship with like AI or ChatGPT. Like, that's not okay. Yeah. Let it go. Don't, Alan, stop it. Just stop it.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Well, we got ourselves a double WTF. What the Florida? Jennifer Kleber, a 54-year-old, went into the Daryl's Doggone Good Diner in Silver Springs, Florida. Doggone Good Diner.
This is Daryl, my other brother Daryl.
And she's being charged with, and I don't know if this is an official charge in Florida, but she's being charged with defrauding an innkeeper. But did you try and trade your wampum for some food? The innkeeper?
What are we back? We're in Westeros over here?
What is going on?
It does sound very ancient.
I'll give you a beaver pelt for a piece of meatloaf. What?
One mead, innkeeper.
Yes, one mead. Got any ale? She had a bill of $27.55, but she refused to pay it because she told the officers she was married to Eminem and said he would cover the bill. The restaurant manager said Kleber had multiple unpaid tabs at the establishment. How? How do you have multiple unpaid tabs? I don't understand.
Because different servers were buying her claim that she was Eminem's wife. Why Eminem, too? Is it that remote that it's like they're not going to check it out? They won't check it out. Why are they going to go look at it? But to me, it's easy just to Google.
Yeah, Google.
Just Google Eminem.
Google, yes.
And who's claiming there's somebody famous's spouse and they'll take care of the bill?
Right. What's he going to do? Call in with his credit card number? What do you mean he's going to take care of the bill? Is he here?
Is he in the bathroom?
Well, he's not taking care of the bill then. Her order included French toast, a bacon cheese sandwich, a soda, and chocolate milk. Kleber told police she only had $10 and believed Eminem had unlimited money because he allegedly paid for her meals before. She was booked at a local jail, and just in case you were wondering, Eminem is not married to Jennifer Kleber. In fact, he is reportedly dating Katrina Mulata, who's his stylist. So,
two trailer park girls go around the outside, round the outside. See, I'd start singing Eminem to prove, like, I must be married to him, right? I know all the lyrics.
Not only that, I would say I wrote that song.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the song I wrote for him? Two trailer park girls go around the outside, round the
Guess
outside.
he's back again.
Story number 2, a 27-year-old man in Florida named Taylor Knoop was arrested for having some really disturbing photos of toddlers and infants on his phone. Now, thankfully, it is not what you're thinking. It was toddlers and infants posing with alcohol, marijuana, and firearms.
Oh.
Okay, well, yeah, that's definitely way less extreme than what you could see.
Yes, absolutely. But still not supposed to be doing that.
I'd rather see a kid holding a Corona, to be quite honest, or something.
Oh, absolutely.
You can make that cute, can't you? I'm just kidding, folks.
I can bring in a picture of me at like 4 holding a bottle of Budweiser.
Are you really?
Yeah.
My dad used to give us little sips. Like, hey, Dad, can I have a sip of your beer?
Oh, yeah.
At what age? At what age?
10?
I didn't. Well, yeah, I
just
got
a sip. He wasn't giving us a whole beer.
I never
but
liked.
He'd give us a sip.
Yeah, you hated the taste, right?
I loved it.
Oh,
Beer,
did you really?
Yeah. He gave me a sip of a scotch once, and that was disgusting.
Oh.
Disgusting.
He did not.
Dude, yes.
At 10 or whatever it was?
Sure. Right around there. If you wanted a sip, you got a sip.
I mean, I guess they used to rub it on the lips to make you go to sleep, or rub it on the gums to make you go to sleep.
But I was just posing with an empty bottle. I wasn't drinking it at 4.
You weren't chugging it?
No.
The photos were staged, and of course the kids were too young to understand what was going on. But the ones posing with the guns.
Okay, that is really, that's so unsettling.
Taylor denied taking the photos, but admitted to staging some of them as a joke. So he staged them, but he didn't actually shoot the photos. It's unknown who actually took the photos. He did admit to being aware of the photos and confirmed the marijuana was real.
I feel like it's a gateway photo session. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put these people in jail.
Is it illegal?
It's about to lead those. Right?
Is it? Well, I mean, like if the weed is illegal.
Well,
in your state,
it's not yet. In Florida, I think it's legal in Florida.
Oh,
yeah, but there are age restrictions.
Yeah, there are age restrictions.
Well,
so
it's
it
not
is
smoking
illegal.
it.
For what it's worth, officials also noted that Taylor's residence was unsafe with exposed wiring, unfinished plywood walls, and partially missing ceilings. Yeah.
Is this a flop house situation?
Apparently. The kids are going to be taken care of.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
While they try and figure out all the things that are going on between the living situation and the photos, which, like you said, Kelly, could lead to gateway photos. We'll see.
Marijuana is not legal in Florida.
It's not legal in Florida.
For medical use, I'm sorry, with a doctor's recommendation.
What about when you're 1.5 years old? How do they feel about that?
I mean, it is Florida. Yeah. So, that is your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. All right, I don't mean to put you on the spot, Kelly, but I want you to think of a time you were hanging out with a girlfriend.
Okay.
And it was just like you were having a good time, you were laughing or whatever, but it was just the most mundane, silly, between you two kind of thing.
Okay.
Can you think of something?
Absolutely, got something in mind.
What is it? Like you had to be there sort of thing.
It was my very best friend Beth, when I was working at the 80s station in town. She was in sales at the station. I was doing the morning show, and we had all went to Vegas for an event. Ooh. And so she and I shared a hotel room. We, number one, decided to get our belly buttons pierced, so we did that. And then we were, having a good time. We were doing Vegas things, whatever. Yeah. We ended up back in the hotel room, laying on this king-size bed and laughing ourselves silly. Like, it was the best time. And you could never really describe it to anyone. It was just between the two of us. But we just talked about that trip this week.
Oh, really?
That's how often it comes up. And we were both young. This was back in the 90s.
What were you laughing about? What was
one of us said something weird, and then the other one, you know how it is. When you've imbibed a little bit.
Absolutely.
And everything's just hilarious.
Yeah, okay.
We were in tears laughing the whole night just about stupid things.
That's great.
We had a blast. And again, it was like one of the most fun times I have ever had on a trip.
That's amazing. I bring it up because I saw this video, and I know this is I guess kind of a guy thing, because I would totally do this. I would totally be in absolute tears if this happened. But I came across this video, and it's one of those things. Did you ever see the meme where like the couple is laying in bed back to back, and the thought bubble, and the woman is like, he's probably cheating on me. Yeah, and he's like, what kind of cheese do I want on my cheeseburger later, sort of thing. That's this kind of thing. Yeah. So this video is like, he's out cheating on me, when really this is happening. And it's two guys sitting in a car, and they each have a water bottle, like a purchased sports drink type thing. And they've got their windows down, and each of them are just giving the bottle a little squeeze. Okay, what?
It's got one of those nozzles where you pull it up, and then so the water will squeeze out. You push it down, it won't squeeze out.
This is the two of them in the car. Take a listen to what they're doing.
coach.
Like
ever.
right before this video started, they finished off a blunt. I can tell you that for sure. That is
You're
what happened.
totally
Because
correct.
that is hilarious, in that context.
Just sitting there, giving the bottle just a little squeeze. And for some reason, these particular bottles made
The farts.
that noise. And they're just going back and forth, each squeezing. What is... I want to know, 800-821-9970, the last time just something absolutely stupid. Think, do you have a moment?
Absolutely. It was grad night. We were at Kings Island and went down with a bunch of friends, half girls, half guys. Each girl's got their own hotel room there at the Kings Inn at Kings Island. We got our own room, and we had a bathtub full of beer. Grad night, it's all seniors. It's all
Okay,
high school
yeah.
seniors. And, we were partying hard, and complaints were coming, and we got kicked out of our room. So the girls let us come into their room and sleep on the floor. So all of us are now in the same room. The guys are all sleeping on the floor. We're giggling and laughing, and then somebody would fart, and then everybody started. And then the girls started getting really mad, and another guy would fart, and they're starting to yell. And it was just stupid.
For my 30th birthday, when I lived in Colorado, 4 of us went on a little ski trip, and they gave us a ski out condo. And we went after the day of skiing. We went back. We got a pizza and some Diet Cokes. We got some bevies. And I was sitting on the floor, and we had the ceiling fan going. And I decided to take the cap of the 2-liter
Whip it up there.
and throw it in. And to hear it go ping, 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 and then it shot out. And then I took the empty 20-ounce bottle, the plastic bottle, and that shot out, and we're dying. So then I decided to take my shoe and throw it up there. That's exactly what it did. And so my shoe flew. And then finally, the piece de la resistance was the last piece of pizza.
Oh, no.
That I threw into the ceiling fan. And it hit the wall and just went... so slow down the wall. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Crystal.
Hi, Crystal, how are you?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Do you remember a time that you were just silly giggling over nothing?
I have my best friend. We've been best friends since we were teenagers. And back in the 80s, she had a boyfriend for a couple of weeks who was a little bit older, and he was not from up here. And one weekend we had got together, and he was driving us home, and we were driving through Chillicothe. Now, Chillicothe in the 80s had a big paper mill that smelled like cabbage.
Smell. Yeah, paper mills smell so bad.
And as we were driving through Chillicothe, he looked at my friend. Now, she was like 16 years old. I was 15, and I think he was like 19. And he looked at my friend, and he got so mad. And he looked at her, and he goes, "Why did you fart?" And she's looking at him, and she's looking at me, and we're like, what in the world? And then it dawned on us, and we both just started busting up laughing. And I think we laughed almost all the way home to Columbus, and he was so mad at us.
Did you explain to him that it was, or did he think you were lying and trying to blame it on the paper mill?
No, he was mad at us for laughing at him.
Well, that's an insecure man right there.
With no sense of humor.
Yeah, I'm so glad that only lasted a couple weeks for your friend.
It didn't last very long after that. But, here it is, 40 years later, and we are still
laughing about it. Those are the best.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for the call. I hope you have an amazing weekend.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups is among those charged in an illegal poker operation tied to the mafia, while Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier is among several charged in a separate but related illegal gambling case. Authorities say Billups has been charged with wire fraud conspiracy and money laundering conspiracy. Both have immediately been placed on leave by their teams. Now, the indictment outlines a national illegal poker ring in enticing wealthy players known as fish into rigged games stretching from the Hamptons to Vegas. Prosecutors say Billups and former NBA player Damon Jones were called face cards. And prosecutors say they knowingly lent their fame to the mob to help lure unsuspecting wealthy victims. And these two were paid handsomely for it. Game organizers used advanced technology such as rigged shuffling machines and even X-ray technology to read cards facing down on the table in order to win these games. When the victims, some of whom lost millions in these games, refused to pay, the NYPD says mob defendants resorted to violence.
I believe it. You
get a curb
You don't
stomp.
not pay. Yeah.
So in a separate case, Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier is charged in a criminal betting scheme. Prosecutors point to a game back in 2023 where Rozier left early with an injury, but had tipped off others first so they could place bets on his stats last night. He left after 8 minutes in the game. Those bets paid off in the tens of thousands, and it's alleged that the proceeds were delivered to Rozier's home, where the group gathered to count their cash.
Come on.
Yeah. Court papers show more than 30 people indicted, and the schemes involve 4 well-known mafia families in New York City. I mean,
I'm wondering if, and this is total assumption, that if Chauncey Billups was a gambler and got into it with the mafia a little too deep.
Oh,
and
this
the
was the
only
way
way
out.
out was you help us bring in other fish
I can see that.
until your debt is paid off. It was kind of like a no-win
that
situation.
feels so
sort of
right.
Yeah.
That feels very legitimately possible.
I don't even care about the card gambling stuff. For me personally, that has no effect on me. But the stuff going on in the actual games, like they were selling information about players, like LeBron James' injury that people didn't know about. They were selling that information.
See, I would have no problem with the underground poker rooms.
Whatever you guys want to do, have at it.
Okay, but not if you're using X-ray technology and card shufflers for cheating. No, that is that. Especially if you're doing that while bringing other people in. You want to have an underground poker game? Fine, I've played in plenty of those.
Right,
but not if you're using.
This is downright theft.
Yes.
I mean, you are stealing from rich people.
Yeah, I have a big issue with that. As a poker player, I have a huge issue with that, for sure.
Yeah. Well, an Oregon school is investigating after students were accidentally served pretzels sprinkled with oven cleaner during a 6th grade lunch.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Authorities say the cleaner was mistaken for salt. It was left on a counter, and whoever was finishing up the soft pretzels sprinkled everything with oven cleaner. So anyway, apparently that students were getting sick. They were advised to rinse out their mouths, eat bland foods, monitor symptoms, and the school is reviewing safety procedures to prevent future accidents. Yikes! As you mentioned earlier in the show, Goose, Foo Fighters just announced a major North American stadium tour for 2026. The group kicks off the run August 4th in Toronto and wraps in Vegas at the end of September. They will stop in Detroit and in Cleveland. Nothing in Columbus so far, so it would be
Wait, when's the Vegas show?
The Vegas
Is it
show
a weekend?
is September 26th,
September
I think. Let me see. September 26th.
It's September 26th, going to 26th, September 20. That's a Saturday!
There you go.
Oh!
Well,
There
what
you
if they
go.
did the decent thing and stopped at Sonic Temple?
And that will be 4 weeks after my wedding.
That could be your honeymoon.
Sorry, no, I'm just gonna put the honeymoon on hold. We'll take care of the honeymoon in 2027. This is just gonna be a Foo Fighters vacation.
Is this just a goose vacation?
Yeah, no, Nora will come.
Vegas? Are you
Why
kidding?
don't you,
Vegas and Foo Fighters? That's like...
You don't think that'd be a good honeymoon?
No, I wouldn't do
A good
Vegas for a
kickoff
honeymoon.
to a honeymoon?
No, it'll be the honeymoon appetizer.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
It'll
where
be
you do the bachelor and bachelorette parties.
Yeah, it'll be the amuse-bouche of honeymoons.
Okay.
But then we'll have a bigger one later.
Yeah, what's the aperitif?
Yeah.
All right. So joining Foo Fighters will be Queens of the Stone Age. This will serve as the first extended touring stateside for the group since they added new drummer Ilan Rubin from Nine Inch Nails, replacing exiting drummer Josh Freese. And those are your 3 things.
Butt breathing. It could be the way of the future and possibly maybe save you from drowning. That is what scientists are looking into, is butt breathing. In fact, a group of researchers won the 2024 Ig Nobel Prize, which is like the Nobel Prize, but for less serious studies, like butt breathing. They were looking at certain... if your butt sounded like that, if your butt sounds like that, you have zero anal tension.
Right.
What were they measuring at the prettiest butthole competition in Lansing?
The spokes.
Oh.
It wasn't the spokes. No,
Pressure per inch.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
The anal pressure per inch.
PPI.
Yeah. And if your butt sounds like that, you got a problem. Anyway, so these scientists were looking at certain animals like sea cucumbers and the loach, which is a freshwater bottom-dwelling fish found in North Africa. And they employ intestinal breathing. They breathe through their anus. And rather than gills, they use hypoxic conditions. They can survive under hypoxic conditions thanks to lots of capillary vessels in their intestines. So they just... So they decided, hey, could mammals do this? So they started looking at mice and micro pigs to test the hypothesis. And they found out that, you know what? We could possibly, maybe, make it so mammals could do a little butt breathing. I mean...
Will you please take a look at these micro pigs? Oh my gosh.
Look at those cute little
I want a
micro...
couple micro pigs.
How many do you think they drowned while trying to learn if they could butt breathe or not?
I don't know. I hope not a one.
Not a one.
Well, I mean, you know about the butt chugging, right?
Oh, absolutely.
People will like put a funnel and
Yep.
beer and get really,
Yeah,
really
we know
drunk.
you can take in. We just need to know.
Can you transfer it to oxygen in your lungs and through your bloodstream? That's the question.
It needs to reach your yeah, right.
Got to get to your bloodstream.
It's not like we're just trying to absorb air.
Well, the alcohol definitely gets into your blood through that when they do the butt chugging.
It does.
So, now, I don't know about your lungs, but if oxygen goes into your blood, does it have to go through your lungs?
No, that's just how it does
How
now.
it gets into your blood.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, as long as it gets into your blood, that's all that matters.
Right.
Well, then that should work. In theory.
You would think. So if you're in the deep end of the pool and you're sitting there on the bottom, I mean, how do you like? But the other problem, though, is also
I don't think that's what they
removing the
mean.
oxygen from the water.
Okay.
I mean, we don't absorb oxygen like
See,
that.
I thought-
we need our lungs. We cannot breathe without our lungs being involved.
Now,
But I thought it was like if your head's underwater and your butt's above the water, you could do it. I didn't know you were talking about taking in oxygen with your butt underwater.
oh, that might be okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's how they were trying to do the testing.
Well,
You put the head underwater and put the
again,
butt out of the water.
they're looking at sea cucumbers that use intestinal breathing while in the water. So, but that might be you might be right though. If you're if
Because
your
we don't
head
have
down,
gills.
right? If your head down, then you're just absorbing air through your beehole.
Because the sea creatures have gills.
Not the sea cucumbers.
Oh, they don't.
No, that's how they breathe. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure butt breathing will not be a thing while the three of us are alive.
Mm-hmm.
But
we can get some micro pigs. So there's what I've learned from this.
you can get micropigs.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Yes.
Oh.
But will our grandchildren be butt breathing?
I mean, who knows what our grandchildren will be doing?
I'm going to
And
say
then-
no.
And then does that mean like everything from the mouth then transfers to the butt? So are you butt kissing? Are you butt eating? What else?
You and I did that during the photo shoot.
Oh man,
I really don't want to live in that world.
Yeah, man. I think if those photos were like live photos, like on your iPhone or video, you'd have heard our buttholes go. I mean, they were.
Yeah, you were locked in.
Yeah, locked in.
We were Kelly's throne. Okay, you were enjoying that too much.
I was very much so. I didn't want to start your weekend off like this, and I'm very sorry. I have to be the bearer of bad news. Don't kill the messenger.
Okay.
I'm just reporting. We have some very, very sad news to report this morning. It looks like after many, many years that oh God, this is difficult. It looks like after many, many years they have seen a drastic decline reported by plastic surgeons that women aren't getting plastic surgery anymore.
Big boobs.
Oh, well, you had your moment, and now your moment's gone.
It is.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. They're saying that the amount of women going in to get, well,
big boobs.
yeah, it's drastically declining. Now they're just going in for like little lifts and stuff.
Little lifts.
Yeah.
How about delicious butts? What does he say? How about
I like nice butts and lovely boobs.
Oh, lovely boobs.
Lovely
And
boobs.
nice.
You have to have big boobs.
You do. Well, I mean, you would think, but no, not anymore.
Can I just ask out of curiosity, as men of a more mature age, you know, you're not 18.
Right.
Thick, you're not 18.
Right.
Do you, how important are gigantic boobs?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, it's other things that, you know.
You have to be able to make me food and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's more
Yeah.
along the lines of what you like.
Yeah. And I'm way more of a butt man than I am a boob man.
Okay.
So.
Oh, same here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I do know we have talked about it, and after 2 kids and also just genetics, I know Nora wants to go, and I'm gonna take her. We're gonna find a place, and that's her personal choice. I by no means said. Well, I mean, I applauded her, but I mean, I didn't say you have to go or I wish you would. It
You
was
just
her
open up a
choice.
bank account to save for the.
Yes.
Wait, Nora's going to get a she's going to get a boob job.
Yeah.
Guess that's a plus for you.
Yeah, it is.
Are like a size B, is that less expensive if you went up to a C?
You know,
then it
I
gets
don't
more
know.
expensive?
Do they? Is it like the 20-inch tires I have on my Charger as opposed to the 16-inch ones on a Ford Escort? Are you paying more?
I kind of feel like it's
for
more like an
rubber?
ice cream shop. You get 1 scoop for 1 price, 2 scoops. Like the bigger you get,
Right.
the more you pay.
Now she doesn't. By no means, she only wants like a filler, if you will. She doesn't want like double D's or anything like that. And I don't want her to have any of that. She just wants like a
That little girl would fall down.
Yeah, she couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
the girls who go too big for their frame, it doesn't look that good. It really doesn't.
Nope.
Well, thank you for your input. I'm just wondering, like, isn't just a regular like size B cup? Isn't that just nice?
Yes.
It's just a normal, nice size. Pretty natural for most women.
This size.
Yeah.
That's the size I want. I just want to go. And as long as it fits right there, then I'm good.
Okay.
So, anyways, they have seen a drastic decline in women going in for the large breasts.
That's because they're spending all their money on getting injectables in their face.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're spending a lot more on the facial stuff,
Yeah,
be it the Botox,
fillers,
yes.
all that.
The other thing they're seeing, though, is now with the GPL-1s and a lot of people, a lot of women losing weight, that they're also losing it in their chest. And so they are going in for just, again, kind of that
Cosmetic
filler. Yeah,
boost.
Exactly. I
can see that, like, with extra skin and all that. If you are, particularly overweight and have been able to lose a lot of weight, I bet that's more common now, too, to get that kind of surgery.
They're spending more money on that. Or who was the gentleman yesterday we were talking about? They got the facial circumcision and got, like, the 24 square inches of skin removed from his face.
The guy who's trying to live forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're seeing a lot more of that now versus the Pam Anderson type stuff.
Yeah.
I know. Death to the big boobs. Can we just have a moment of silence for the double D's out there? Okay. I mean, a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. A little sad. I remember when like the bartender at the nightclub would, like, get her new boobs, and she'd come in and be like, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" And she would take a flashlight and stick it under the boob, and you could see the actual implant.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. You took a flashlight to the underboob, then you could see the implant in there. It's like when you put your hand over the flashlight. It's somewhat translucent. So if you plan on going in, just know that they are starting to cut back on the implants that are of large size. So if you want to do that, you might want to set up your appointment soon. That's all I'm saying.
I just need the love of a woman.
Have either of you been around, hung out with, related to, like, a 1%er, an ultra rich person?
I do. I'm not going to say not a 1%er. No.
Okay.
I
mean,
know some wealthy.
Wealthy people. Yeah.
But,
Have you seen something? I guess extravagant would be the word. I don't want to use silly, but I mean something that they've spent their money on, and you're like, oh, well, I guess if you've got the money, why not? Kind of thing.
Okay, so a 1%er is somebody who has at least $13 million.
Okay, sure.
I would say that this particular couple spends most of their money on travel, and they're very, very, like, for lack of a better word, they're super, like, they're classy, classic, understated, wealthy.
Okay, all right. So not really.
But they've
extravagant or
got,
silly things.
No, nothing
Okay.
silly. I've never seen a silly purchase out of them.
And that's the way that my brother is, and having all the money you could ever dream of. But yeah, nothing too crazy that I know of. And I bring this up because there's an actress, Emma Roberts. If you saw We're the Millers, she was the daughter. If you saw American Horror Story, she's been in Scream Queens. She's been in quite a few things, and she's catching some flack online because she posted a clip on Instagram, and it's a clip of herself going into a dry cleaner. Lots of people use dry cleaners. You need something pressed, you need something steam clean. They got it. But take a listen to what she took in.
Hey guys, come with me to get my new doll's clothes dry cleaned. Hi, this is my doll. She needs her coat dry cleaned, and I was wondering if you could do it.
Sure, we can take
You can?
that later.
So we have the coat, and then we have the little undergarments. So cute, right?
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, so we'll get her all sorted out.
Friday, is it okay?
Yeah, perfect, Friday. How are you?
Hi.
I'm here to pick up my doll's clothes.
Your doll is coming right now. It'll be ready at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Oh,
Look at that.
it's perfect. Thank you so much.
I'm not even like mad at the fact that she took her doll's clothes into the dry cleaner. I'm mad she put it on social media.
Yeah, that's something you should do privately. Honestly, I don't care either. Spend your money the way you want. If you have bought expensive doll clothes and you want them dry cleaned, go for it.
Yeah.
What is the move putting it online like that? Especially now when people are like like struggling.
And
you
that's
know?
okay.
It's
and
weird.
that's what she's catching flack about online. People are saying you're flaunting the fact that you have money to get your doll's clothes dry cleaned while people are out here across the world struggling.
Yeah, that's the social media part of it. What did you think was going to happen? Because I feel like you think you're cute and quirky, but the rest of us think you're weird.
Yeah.
I don't think you're weird. Like you said, I don't think you're weird for dry cleaning your doll's clothes. Do whatever you want. I know you have money, and I know you're spending on things that I never would spend money on.
Right.
However, you want public comment because you posted it publicly. So here's the comment. You are tone deaf.
Right.
That is the comment. That's one of those things, like, in our business, I've met and talked to a lot of higher-ups, and there have been talks about, even between us and our show, there have been talks about doing, like, more videos and more social media stuff. I'm just not the type that really cares to put it all out there. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but, like, this stuff, I'm not going to put the fact that I'm going to the dry cleaners on social media. Yeah. It just makes no sense to me.
You're inviting comment anyway. If you just post a video of you taking a walk on a nice afternoon, after work, must be nice to have time to go on a walk when the rest of us are working. Right. That's what you get on social media. So it's like you're already going to get like negativity. What are you doing here?
Can you think of, off the top of your head, the most like frivolous thing? I'll spend money on whatever. I'm terrible. I know you guys are much better with your money.
Yeah,
but
now.
What's something like silly or frivolous you spent
I've
money
talked about the ring enough.
Right. Yeah, you bought
stupid $1,000 ring I bought.
With his first credit card, JCPenney credit card.
Stupid.
I so wish you had that ring. I did a similar thing when I was young and irresponsibly spending on a credit card, which I ended up defaulting on. So, I really had financial troubles in my 20s because I spent outrageously on credit cards. Like, I wasn't ever going to be asked to pay it back.
Right.
Yes.
I bought mine was upwards of, I think it was like $1,200 futon because I didn't have an extra bed and my friend was coming in from Kansas to stay. So it was like the most expensive mattress on the most expensive futon they had in the store because I'm like, why didn't I just buy a bed?
Right.
Instead, I bought this really uncomfortable piece of furniture that was impossible to move.
Futons are so unreasonably heavy.
Yes.
Why?
Why does anybody want one?
Frame. Oh, exactly. But I thought, this is like a way for me to like have something nice for my friend to sleep in. Number one, it's not nice. I don't care how expensive the mattress is. It stinks to sleep on a futon. Unless you're young.
Yeah.
If you're young and your back is real pliable,
less than 30.
You have to be less than 30. Yes.
Sure. If not 25, less than 25. Yeah.
So, I've spent very irresponsible. My dad had to bail me out, and I turned around and immediately got in credit card trouble again. Like, I was the worst.
I remember I got a pre-approved $5,000 MasterCard like the week after I turned 18. Like, they just mailed me the card and said, here you go. And I booked a trip to Traverse City, and my girlfriend and I rented jet skis. Like we went.
God.
I think it was half gone. I think it was $2,500 on that weekend. Yeah. Right off the bat.
It felt so good spending it, though, didn't it?
Oh, so good. You're not frowning on a jet ski. No. You're not thinking about the
18% interest you got on it.
No, you're like, I can get to 70 miles an hour. Come on.
Oh, absolutely. Go. I wasn't thinking 18%. I was thinking 18 miles per hour. Yeah. Let's go. No. But again, I get it. Spend your money where you're going to spend it, but don't put your babies, your dolls, dry cleaned clothes on social media.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A man's been sentenced to 26 years to life in prison for killing someone who bumped into him on the sidewalk. 31-year-old Nicholas Wright convicted in the killing of 39-year-old Dante Gamble last year outside a club on Beechwood Road. Wright has a long criminal history that began when he was 14 years old. Wright was nearly thrown out of the sentencing hearing for interrupting and cursing at the prosecutor. As the government shutdown enters its 23rd day, officials are warning that flight disruptions will likely increase in the coming days, as about 13,000 air traffic controllers will miss their first paycheck on Tuesday. About 50,000 TSA officers are currently working without pay. This as we stare straight into the mouth of a busy holiday travel season. Last week, air traffic control absences accounted for 53% of flight delays since the shutdown began. That's compared with 5% normally. This week has been better, but next week that missed paycheck may have a big effect on air travel. Side note, not paying essential workers while Congress continues to get paid is obscene.
Yeah. You got your finger on the dump button because I almost said some words.
It's just maddening. It's maddening.
Infuriating.
It's criminal.
Yes, that's the word. That's the word. It's effing criminal.
Yep. Well, this week at the Treasure Coast Mall in Jensen Beach, Florida, in the middle of the night on Tuesday, masked thieves cut a hole in the concrete roof, dropped into the back storage room of a Champs sporting goods store, and stole 500 pairs of Nike and New Balance tennis shoes. They stole the dad shoes.
Hey,
the New Balances.
New Balances are the ish
love
now.
them.
Yeah.
People love them.
The kids are wearing New Balances now.
No, the Skechers are now the dad shoes.
Yeah.
Skechers are dad shoes.
And New Balance.
New
What I
Balance.
used to wear before Skechers are now the in thing.
The hot thing.
F all of you.
Yeah.
F you all. I just can't.
What'd that little kid say about Skechers?
That little stupid kid that...
Yo, bro, if you got Skechers on, get out my face,
I was not born with enough. I was not born with enough middle fingers.
So these thieves did not steal a single Sketcher. They stole all Nikes and New Balances. They put them all in big black trash bags. They threw them up through the hole onto the roof and then threw them down to the ground, loaded them into a vehicle. Some of the bags left behind, so they kind of knew what was going on. But the stolen merchandise is estimated to be worth about $50,000. And it's going to cost $10,000 to repair the giant hole in the roof. How you cut through concrete? These weren't just like, dopey dudes thinking we're going to steal from the Champs. These were like professionals.
Yeah, this is like Lakes 11.
Lakes 11. Yes, exactly.
Come on, Vic, get there.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Ocean's 11.
This is like, you think you can...
I got it.
Smaller version.
I get it.
Lakes
I got it when you said it.
Okay.
These guys are like, you think you can steal from the Louvre? Watch us. We're going to steal from the Champs.
I mean, if you're going to commit like huge robbery, really? Shoot! Now you got something you have to sell.
Have you ever have you ever seen video of those sneaker conventions?
Yeah.
You can get so much money for
so
some
much
of these,
money.
like,
I think they
shoes.
did it right because Interpol, the FBI, the SS, everyone's going to be looking for the Louvre robbers.
The SS. Well,
no one's going to be looking for the Champs thieves.
Yeah.
They could easily sell these online.
I know. You're so right. All right, those are your three things.
In case you are like us and you have a printout on your refrigerator in your break room or maybe on the bulletin board to let you know that if you would like, coming up next Friday, you're allowed to show up to work in costume because it's dress-up day for Halloween, as we have here. We've got costume day.
Yeah.
Here at the station.
I'm coming as a Buckeye fan.
Are you? Good job. Forbes, the elite magazine Forbes, has put out 5 steps for planning to dress up at work for Halloween.
Okay.
5 key notes. So get your pen and paper. Keep track in case you are going to dress up for Halloween next Friday at your workplace. 1, talk to your manager or HR first, especially if this is your first Halloween at the job. You don't want to be the person who didn't get the memo about not dressing up. Like, find out whether or not you're... Because you don't want to be the one person who did dress up or the one person who didn't dress up.
Right.
So if some people dress up, great, make your choice. But if everybody gets into it, you don't want to be that one person out. Or you also don't want to be the one person. I remember years ago, we threw a party for our radio station in Colorado Springs, and it was kind of like a second, we called it a second chance prom. And people came, we told everybody to dress up. And so people came in their prom dresses and their suits and everything. And one of my friends came as a Barbie, and I mean, she had the box surrounding her.
That's pretty cool.
Thinking it was like dress up, like Halloween dress up.
No.
But this was like dress up.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure everyone's on the same page is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Rule number 2 about dressing up at work, make sure your costume doesn't interfere with your job. Make sure if your job requires sitting down that you don't have some sort of weird wire or something. Or
So we don't want to have anything on that would impede our speech.
Correct. So I am not going to go out and get that old school plastic mask with the rubber band that cuts into your head because then you start talking about.
And you get the hot breath blown right back in your face.
And then
condensation.
your eyelids get wet.
Yeah, because it's all sweat on the inside. Oh, those are the worst.
And you got the not so breaking news coming on next. Yeah, you don't want that.
I wore those things every year. Why? Because that's all there was, I guess.
That was it. It was either that or dress like a hobo.
Right.
Those were our two options.
And evidently that is so offensive now.
Yeah,
you cannot dress like a hobo.
Homeless person. That's mean.
Can't do that. They are.
We didn't know it was mean back then.
Displaced.
I was just mainly the comical hobo with the
stick and the
the kerchief bandana, like riding trains.
Yeah,
that was what I was dressing as.
Rule number 3 for dressing up for work at Halloween: check your calendar and make sure you don't have a Zoom meeting or something with a big client because you don't want to be there in your clown makeup. While you're doing that big presentation.
Yeah, court date online.
Yes. Number 4, bring a change of clothes. Even if you don't have any meeting scheduled, something might come up. You never know. So just keep that change of clothes in the car just in case. And rule number 5, use some common sense. Don't be offensive. I know a lot of people get offended by a lot of things nowadays.
Don't dress like a slut, you mean?
Yeah, I guess. Or please,
I'm a slutty
please
cop.
do. I don't know. If there's any doubt, they say, then just skip your costume and go with something else. Or don't, if you're questioning it, you're like, is this going to be okay? Then if you're questioning it, the answer's probably no.
Right.
Just
Agreed.
to be safe. So just put it out there. 5 rules for you if you're getting dressed up for work for Halloween at work.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Goffstown, New Hampshire, where a video was just obtained. Do you know a guaranteed way to get put into a police station and a holding cell and then put into jail? And that would be breaking into a police station. And that is exactly what Corey Nickerson did, a 50-year-old from Goffstown, pleaded not guilty to several charges, including assault, criminal threatening, and false imprisonment. That is because he literally came up to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office in a Speedo trying to kick the door down. He wanted in. He tried to force his way into the building, following an employee through a secured door, then allegedly physically assaulted 2 of the dispatchers there before running from the building and leading police on I like how they call it a brief chase.
Yeah, got it.
Briefs. Yeah. So yes, he was arrested, and he's going to be spending a little bit of time behind bars.
I don't want to ever get assaulted by someone in a Speedo because it sounds very sweaty. Like you've got something internally happening where you had to strip off all your clothes. It's like a sweaty assault.
Yeah, and you're trying to arrest him, and it's just like
you're slipping off.
Yeah, trying to catch a greased pig,
Yes.
and not to mention. In all of that running and melee, that one popped out for sure.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
You got a dangler.
Our second story takes us over to Japan, where a 38-year-old Japanese man was just arrested on suspicion of fraud after exploiting a food delivery app loophole and received more than 1,000 deliveries of food without paying for them. For more than 2 years, Takuya Higashimoto, an unemployed man from Japan, took advantage of the order cancellation policy of a major Japanese food delivery platform. Basically, their version of Uber Eats is what it was. And so basically, he would jump online, use gift cards to pay for his food, and then cancel the account and his membership so he couldn't be charged. But the delivery was already in process. Which seems a little weird, because I know when you order Uber Eats, they take the money and then they say, the restaurant is preparing your food. Right. The delivery driver is arriving at the restaurant. The delivery driver is on the way. So how all this happened is a bit strange. He did use false names, fake addresses, and prepaid cards, setting up all these different accounts. But, yeah, over $24,000 in free food and over 1,000 meals being delivered. I do know that I've seen people online do the Uber cancellation where you get in the Uber and you cancel the ride right away. And then that way they don't charge you. But a lot of people get caught doing that. Yeah. The driver will know that you cancel the ride. So
I've seen where a driver takes a picture and acts like your food was delivered, but then takes the food. I've seen video like
really?
that.
Yes. I saw the one where the delivery driver was walking to the door, and on the Ring camera, you saw her take a sip of the pop.
I'll go get my own food.
Yeah. We have made a game now tracking the driver, and anytime they put the food down to take the picture, we always put our head in the little glass window of the door or in the little side.
Try to get in the picture?
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to photobomb the Uber driver?
Absolutely. All the time. We'll come in sideways, so it's just like the head sticking out to the side of the picture.
I was out walking Moses, and we were just leaving our front door, and the FedEx gal came up and handed me the package. She goes, "Oh, do you mind if I get a picture of it?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I smiled really big.
Gotta pose with it. Absolutely. Yeah. That is your not so breaking news. Doth my ears deceive me? Said Aladdin. That was back-to-back STP. That was 2 for the Temple. Congratulations, Miguel. You are going to be on your way to Sonic Temple May 14th through the 17th. You got yourself a pair of weekend GA passes. As we know, STP, My Chemical Romance, Bring Me the Horizon, and a handful of others have already been announced. But Tuesday at noon is when the full list will be released.
I'm calling it. System of a Down is coming.
Think so?
I absolutely do.
Well, what about Maryland?
Yeah, I think Manson's coming too. I think Evanescence is coming. I think everybody on the Sick New World and Rockville in Florida are.
It would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, because those have Bring Me the Horizon on them.
Yeah,
already.
Yeah, what is going to happen?
Danny likes to put those.
What is going to happen
artists.
if Marilyn Manson is the 7 p.m. Sunday show?
It's going to happen.
Followed by Bring Me the Horizon.
It's going to be the greatest night of Sonic Temple ever.
His head's going to explode. We're going to have to find a new producer. It's just gone. It's going to be like that movie Scanners.
Easy now.
Right there.
The last time Marilyn Manson was announced as that, what did he have? We had him for Blitzmas or something.
Oh, we had him for the Smokeout.
Smokeout. Okay, so one of our coworkers was in the bathroom when they announced Manson. So Thick busts into the bathroom and he's like, "Hey, guess what?" He's like, "I'm trying to go to the bathroom."
Marilyn is playing.
Remember that thing?
I do.
That was fun.
I do remember it.
Hey, I would totally do that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, I would, if you're pooping. Oh,
and you got exciting news?
Yeah, not just the bathroom door, the stall door. I'm coming to sit on your lap. I'm gonna whisper it in your ear. Hey, guess what?
Well, enter at your own risk.
Marilyn Manson's gonna be performing for Bring Me the Horizon. All right, it's a Friday, and I want you to share with us at 800-821-9970. First time Friday. What are you doing for the first time this weekend? Or maybe you did it this week. Because last night, I ended up doing something for the first time. I've been thinking about it, and it happened. Because I was driving home for lunch yesterday. I'm sorry, I was driving home from work, and I texted Nora, and I said, I'm hungry. She said, I am too. She said, what do you want for lunch? I said, I don't know. And she said, ramen, chicken nuggets, chips and Sammy, or bad decisions.
Chips and Sammy?
Yeah, yum. Chips and sandwich. It's a normal
one. Oh, sandwich.
Yeah.
What the hell is Sammy?
Sandwich. Yeah.
I got you.
And I said,
Sorry.
well, bad decisions, of course. Why wouldn't we make bad decisions? Which of course means going, grabbing some food somewhere, have a little day drink, whatever. So that's what we do. And I was like, well, we're already out. I'm going to go home and if we take a nap, then kind of the day is kind of like bleh, mauled. So I was like, you want to go throw some darts? Like, yeah, let's go throw some darts. We do that. Go home and cook dinner for the boys. And it was like, well, are we done? She said, no. And I said, okay. Where do you want to go? I was like, you know where we haven't been yet? Hey, Sirens did a great job remodeling, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because,
I've heard.
Yeah.
You, drove from Hilliard all the way to Sirens?
We took an Uber. And, we watched some Thursday Night Football.
Okay, yeah.
We watched some Thursday Night Boobies. They did a good job there.
They?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a nice
Big
little
boobs.
spread. They had a little spread of food.
Yeah.
Had a good time. So it was my first time there. And might go back.
Football games suck. Well, not for you.
Not for me.
You hate the Vikings.
I'm so glad the Vikings got whopped. Yeah.
Now, can I ask what time everything wrapped up for you?
You may not, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, it's funny because I got a phone call just after 5 a.m. I go, what's up, Goose? He goes, can you let me in the back door?
I don't have my keys.
Well, Nora brought him.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? He goes, that was a long night. I'll tell you later.
I forgot the keys at
Now
home.
I'm finding out what's
That's
going
all
on.
right.
Yeah, but had a good time. So 800-821-9970, First Time Fridays. What are you doing for the first time this weekend, or maybe this week? Are you doing something for the first time, Kelly?
For the first time in 2025, I am going to a movie theater to see a movie on Saturday.
The first time all year.
All year have not darkened the doorstep of a movie theater, and this is the first
You beat
in
me to it.
October.
You haven't either?
I haven't been to a movie theater this year.
You went in 2024, though.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We usually go a couple times a year. That's it. We're not big moviegoers, but my brother-in-law will come to town every couple times a year, and we'll go because he loves the movies. So that's the case this weekend. He's coming into town. We're going to go see that new Keanu Reeves movie.
Oh, yeah, with Aziz Ansari. That looks really
Yeah.
good. Yep, I definitely want to see that. I'm mad that I haven't. Last movie I saw was Superman. Yeah, July.
The last two movies I saw in the theater were Cocaine Bear and
In 2020 or something?
whenever it came out, and Burt Kreischer, The Machine.
What?
Those are the last two movies I've seen in the theater.
You haven't been in a movie theater since?
In years.
Well, The Machine was a couple years ago.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, still, it's been 2 years for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I went last year.
That's insane. 800-821-9970, First Time Fridays. What are you doing for the first time this weekend? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning, it's Tristan.
Tristan, what's up, man? Are you doing something for the first time this weekend?
Yeah, for the first time this year, I'm actually able to go paintballing.
I was just having a paintball conversation with someone about the fact that, a lot of these places, especially if you do like the tournaments, they've got those like blow up, hide behinds.
Yeah,
I like when we went to Detroit, they had an old industrial building.
That's cool.
And each floor was set up different.
That's like Call of Duty.
That's exactly it. It was like a Call of Duty thing.
We go out to Mount Gilead. It's called Splatter Park, and they're doing this weekend what's called their big game, and they turn all 30 acres into one massive playing field, and there's going to be like 300 plus players.
Okay, it's all natural then.
Yeah,
is what you're saying. It's like
yes.
That's how I came up
with barrels.
Yeah.
They used to have shipping containers. They just took that out this year and making a whole new map layout for that area. So we're all excited to see what the reveal is.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, have a good time, man. Enjoy. Thanks so much for the call.
Yeah, so when I was younger in Grove City, actually, Myers Jewelers is sitting on the spot now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in that whole area there on Stringtown Road. That was all woods. And there was no paths, nothing was, cleared out, nothing.
Right.
It was just full on natural woods, and that's where we played. It was amazing.
800-821-9970 Blitz. Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Randy.
Randy, what are you doing for the first time this weekend?
Well, Mr. Goose, you was talking about you've never smoked a brisket.
I have not.
It got me thinking, what have I never smoked? I'm a hillbilly from Portsmouth, Ohio. A staple of a hillbilly is some beer can chicken.
Oh, I love some beer can chicken.
Some beer can chicken. So I got me a nice little offset smoker. One got me a nice whole chicken yesterday. I just plan on sitting around smoking me some beer can chicken tomorrow.
Nice.
What's beer can chicken?
Oh, beer can chicken. You get the whole chicken, and you get a can of beer, crack it open, sit the chicken upright.
Fill it up.
Yeah. You insert that beer can like it's an exciting...
Oh, put the whole can... Oh, yeah, because it would just drain out.
You're right.
Yeah, so you're just putting the can in it.
Yeah, and
I love it.
The can steams and gets hot. The beer evaporates, absorbs into the chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, my man. Oh.
Yeah.
That's good. Good luck. Enjoy. Have fun. I mean, I knew a girl back in college that spent her entire weekend smoking meat. So... You have a good time. Thanks for the call, man. I love this. Who did we just get a text from? It was Randy. No, Robbie. Robbie says, I'm going to be a pallbearer for the first time this weekend.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I'm sorry, Robbie.
Gosh. Matt says, I'm taking my 10-year-old to his first haunted house this weekend.
Nice.
That's
Make
fun.
him cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blitz, hi. Who's this?
JC.
JC, what are you doing for the first time this weekend?
I'm doing something that I haven't done for the longest time, which is actually relax. I don't have to work a Saturday. I don't have any house chores. I can just veg out.
Oh.
I love it. That
Is there anything better?
No.
I mean, how, on a scale of 1 to tug it, how excited are you? Oh.
I'm doing a Halloween marathon excitement.
Yeah!
There you go.
Oh, enjoy, man. I'm so happy for you. Thanks so much for the call. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Travis.
Travis, what are you doing for the first time this weekend?
So, my cousin just had his first child with his fiance about 2.5 or so weeks ago, and I get to meet the little guy, Jack, for the first time because we're going trick-or-treating in their neighborhood with my little one.
Oh, what are the little ones dressed up as?
So my oldest is 8. He's going as a double-headed scary clown.
Okay.
And my 6-year-old is going as Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, when you say double-headed, are both going to be painted, or which head do you put the red nose on?
So there's a mask that has one attached to it, and it's got like a stuffing, like cotton-filled mask with a neck that attaches to his shoulder.
Nice. Okay. Well, enjoy the trick-or-treating, and make sure you take your dad tax of 2 Reese's peanut butter cups.
Always.
Yeah, always. All right. Well, thanks so much for the call, man. I hope you have a great one. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Aaron from Nashville.
What's up, Aaron? What are you doing for the first time this weekend?
Well, so I've been in communication with you guys for a long time. I worked as a Ohio culinary expert regarding medical marijuana. Well, I just built my own greenhouse in my backyard, and this will be my first harvest this weekend.
Hey!
Following in my footsteps.
If you need any pointers, make sure you hit Thick up in the DMs.
All right, so you remember I told you, Goose, how long the process of cleaning up the buds and all of that is once you harvest. What I discovered and bought this year, and I used it this past week, is a bud trimming bowl. And it looks like a little grill, right?
Okay.
Just like one of those little black grills. You open up the top. Actually looks like a grill in it. You lay all your buds on it. It's got this blade that spins underneath as you turn it, and it just trims up your buds. bunch at a time. Saves
Made
you
it so much
hours.
easier.
Saves hours. So
Can you get it on Amazon?
Absolutely. If you text into
I'm
us,
on Amazon today.
If you text into us, I'll send you the link to the one I got. It's fantastic.
There you go, man. Happy
awesome,
harvest, and enjoy your weekend, man.
Nice.
Bye. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Sam.
Sam, what are you doing for the first time this weekend?
Every year I buy a membership to the Fish and Game Club. Go out there, fish and shoot, and relax. Last 2 years I've bought the membership and haven't won at all. So this weekend I'm going to take about a dozen of my rifles and pistols and all the ammo for them, and I'm just going to shoot a bunch of shells.
Okay.
A whole bunch of targets away to relax.
Okay, there it is. You're shooting and relaxing. Okay, because the first 85% of your conversation had no idea what you said, but you're going shooting with some shells and some targets, and I hope you enjoy, man. Thank you so much for the call. I didn't get a thing he said. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Shane.
Shane, what are you doing for the first time this weekend?
Well, I think somebody might already beat me to it, but I yanked down the plants. It'll be the first trim of the season.
Hey, you can happily brag about your first trim of the season.
Happy harvest.
I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope you get to sample the goods. Have a great one, man. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Virginia.
Are you sure? You sounded a bit confused by your own name.
I honestly, I didn't know if I was going to catch you guys before you switched topics because I turned my radio down.
Oh, no, I appreciate you turning your radio down. And Virginia, just because you were worried about it, we will make you the final phone call. So, Virginia, what are you doing for the first time this weekend?
My fiance and I are getting married on our 10-year anniversary.
Hey! So, it's your first marriage?
Yep, both of us.
Oh,
that is
Isn't
great.
that a-
Congratulations.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
10
Why,
years?
Yeah, why
That's
did it take 10 years?
Just want to be sure.
So, well, I was engaged when we met to someone else. So technically, I was the one who was like, let's wait until a little farther down the line to get engaged again.
Okay,
So that was kind of my choice.
Okay, fair enough. So when you say... No, please go ahead.
And then we had a baby, so that was another. She's 4 now, so she'll be able to be in the wedding, so that delayed it a little bit too.
Okay, all right.
I feel good about this marriage.
I do,
really
too.
do. I do. I feel really good about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know each other by now, you know.
Yeah. You sound so solid. I love it.
Hold on, Virginia. We got. Hold on 1 second, real quick. It is your first marriage for the both of you, right?
Correct.
And you've got the baby, and you've waited a while to do this, and
The
it is a
Morning
Friday.
Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick Rick.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, hang on.
Hold on 1
Earn
second,
your
Virginia.
fate with the mythical coin of destiny.
Yes.
I hear something else playing.
Yeah, you should, because we are doing something special for you, Virginia. I have just busted out the mythical coin of destiny.
Oh, man.
If you did not hear this last week, this was a gift given to me many, many years ago by a family member. It was handed down from generations. And I had a relative that went over to India and brought back this mythical coin of destiny. And the mythical coin of destiny can predict the future. It can let you know what's going to happen. So...
what's going to happen?
Yeah, because this is your first marriage, we have to find out. Kelly said she felt good about it.
I feel real good about it.
But, I mean, Kelly's opinion is okay, whatever. It's all about the mythical coin of destiny. So, actually, Virginia, you have to ask the mythical coin of destiny the all-important question. Will this
all-important question.
Yes, will this marriage
be a success?
Be a success.
Yeah, you have to ask it.
You have to ask the mythical coin of destiny, Virginia.
Okay, right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Mythical coin of destiny. Will our marriage last?
Let's find out.
Not a quarter.
The answer is yes.
There you go.
Congratulations. Enjoy your wedding and enjoy the rest of your life with this man.
Oh. Thank you.
The last penis you will ever see. Have a great weekend.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Columbus Zoo has welcomed its second baby elephant in 1 calendar year, which is a record for the zoo. 38-year-old Phoebe gave birth to the male Asian elephant calf Tuesday night. This baby weighed 222 pounds. Ouch. The baby will have some bonding time with his mom for a while before the public can see him. The calf's father, Sabu, lives at the Cincinnati Zoo. Aw. I guess we're in separate domiciles. Another baby growing up without a father.
Dad, yeah.
That's very sad.
Is he at least gonna mail the checks?
Visitation? Yeah, mail some checks, I hope. The mom, Phoebe, her daughter, Sunny, was the other one who gave birth to a calf this year. She gave birth to a female calf 4 months ago. Netflix has announced that the 2-hour series finale of Stranger Things will receive a limited theatrical release, marking the first time an episode from a Netflix series will be shown in movie theaters. The final episode is called The Right Side Up, and it will premiere simultaneously on Netflix and in more than 350 theaters across the United States and Canada on December 31st at 8 p.m. They'll have screenings throughout the night and continue all through the day on January 1st, 2026. Netflix will release specific theater locations and ticketing information at a later date. But the Duffer Brothers said, "We love it. We've been pulling for a theatrical release of our finale. We put so much time and effort into the production of this glorious experience. We love it that people are going to get to see it on the big screen."
2 questions, Thick.
Yes.
As a fan of Stranger Things, are you going to go to the theater to watch the finale?
Probably not.
Okay.
I think it's cool. I like the option.
Okay.
If things line up right, I might.
All right. Question number 2. Are either Eleven or Hopper going to die?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Well, somebody's got to go.
I think 11.
Yeah, I think 11's gone.
11's going to sacrifice herself.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
I do think that's the only fitting end for Stranger Things.
You haven't even seen the last
I have.
season.
I have.
No,
I'm
but
current.
he hasn't.
Yeah,
I'm
I have,
current,
yeah.
and I agree with him.
Yeah. Just by the 2 seasons I've seen, that's what I feel.
She's getting older, and that little psychic energy is going to be draining out.
She's going to use her psychic energy to defeat Voldemort or whatever. Vixen,
the Demogorgon.
Yeah, exactly. And then and then her head's going to blow up.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then we'll all be sad, but we'll be like, "Oh, that's the way it should have ended."
Yep.
She's a hero.
Yep.
She's a hero, right?
And then
that's how it's gonna end.
and then they're going to bury her right side up. Hence the name of.
But then something's going to happen that's going to say, "Oh my gosh, there's going to be some continuing story. Like it's going to end up being a movie or end up being
spin-off."
Spin-off. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. You're just going to wrap it up and call it quits?
So.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, we won't see the little particles flying out of the grave or something. Okay, anyway. KISS co-founder Ace Frehley, speaking of graves, was quietly buried this week in the Bronx, not far from where he grew up. Rock and roll historian Eddie Trunk posted on Instagram that Frehley was buried at a Bronx cemetery on Wednesday, and that original band members Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and Peter Criss were there to see him off. A private service was reportedly held in Yonkers, attended mostly by musicians who had played with Frehley in the past. Frehley was born and raised in the Bronx, and he lived in Yonkers in the 80s. So his hometowns each got a little piece of the burial process, which is nice, and farewell to a great guitar player. And those are your 3 things.
Hey, we are not that far away from Veterans Day, and the Blitz wants to honor the veteran in your life. So if you know of a veteran, please text VET to 800-821-9970. Submit their name, and we want to recognize them thanks to Mountain Dew and Buckeye Automotive family. We are just going to blast it all over the Blitz and show the veterans the love and honor that they deserve. Again, thank you to TNT Equipment and Discount Granite and Home Supply and Buckeye City Motorsports. Where was the story that I wanted to get to? It closed out on me. Hey, Thick, tell a story.
Oh, man, I was sitting here trying to tell Jeff how the bud bowl works, because my bud trimming bowl that I got from my
I saw you sent him the link, yeah.
So he was asking if you will lose a lot of bud down through the grill as you're trimming, and if you spin it too fast for too long, you will lose pieces. So you want to go in a nice steady motion. If you try,
is this
one
a
of those,
grinder?
No, it's a 16-inch bowl.
Okay.
Like I said, with this grill rack on top, and it's got this blade. Now, here's the thing. The blade, they have two different blades, one for trimming dry buds and one for trimming wet buds. So if you do the wet buds, you got to cut all the buds off your plants, do the trimming, and then you got to put them on these racks to dry because you won't be able to hang plants because you've already cut the buds off the plants.
Okay.
But you won't lose anything if you do them wet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you will. Yeah, But most people who use these, all that when you trim them dry, all that stuff that goes down in the bottom, they use that to make their butter and their oils.
Yeah,
that's what I gave you.
Yeah. Okay. So. All right. Yeah, I'm excited to try it out. I won't be able to get to it until like the holidays.
That's all right. That's the mason jar will keep it fresh.
Yeah, I just burped them yesterday.
Okay. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, for about a week every day.
It was really weird because I didn't know like you open it up and it bird says.
Yeah, really.
Really well. Well, okay. I'm glad we got we all got a lesson in case you're doing any trimming, and if you want to, the bud bowl, text Thick and he'll give you the link because he found the link. It's 987 the Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, time to make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Little tidbits of information you can take with you throughout your weekend. Maybe impress your friends if you're out and about. Did you know Radiohead recorded most of OK Computer at Jane Seymour's 15th century mansion in England while she was in the U.S. filming Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman?
Did not know that.
Yeah, the band
never guessed.
The band said she just handed them the keys and told them to feed the cat. And they spent 2 months there recording the album. No American has ever died outside of the Earth's atmosphere. 3 people that did die were all Russian cosmonauts on the Soyuz 11 in 1971.
Oh, because the one didn't get out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, it depressurized and killed them. There are only 3 states. Actually, I'm going to save that one for last. Billboard started in 1894 as a magazine about actual billboard advertising. Started focusing more on music in the 1930s. I didn't know that. Marlon Brando has 16 children, and it is believed, it is believed he's the father of a 17th, a woman named Linda Carroll, and Linda went on to have a daughter, Courtney Love.
Oh, yeah.
So it's completely possible that Marlon Brando is Courtney Love's grandfather. And finally, there are only 3 states that have both of the small square burger fast food chains, because there's 2 of them. Of course, White Castle.
Crystals.
And Crystals.
Yeah.
Yes. Kentucky, Tennessee, and Florida have both. Other than that, White Castle's mostly north.
Yeah, I've never seen one around Crystals.
Yeah, Crystals is in the south.
We have the White Castle headquarters.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what. I won't say it. But
you were going to tell us which one's better.
I have feelings.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I know what they are because that was one of the first things I asked you about when you moved here.
Yeah, yeah.
But there are plenty of other places that do sell sliders that are way better. Well, you know what? You know, Arby's has sliders on their menu.
You want sliders?
No. I know.
I will make you.
I have no doubt it would be the best slider I ever ate. I'm just saying, a lot of places sell sliders.
Yeah,
and not every slider's like the other slider.
No, 100%.
Yeah. And I'm sure yours would be amazing. I have no doubt.
Well, I owned a slider restaurant.
That's right.
In Colorado Springs, yeah. But I will say this. I hate when if a place serves mini burgers and they call them sliders. There's only one true slider.
What do you mean?
And that is the bed of onions, and you take the ball of meat and you smash it into the bed of onions so it cooks.
Right.
And then you flip it over.
Right.
You put the bun on top so the bun steams.
Yep.
When you have a slider with lettuce, tomato.
I see what you're saying.
That's not a slider. Slider is onions.
Yeah, well, what you just said, that is exactly how White Castle makes them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Crystal. Yeah, same thing. But minor size.
I'm sure it's thicker for one. The meat.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's why you make doubles and triples. Because then you
well,
get...
see, I always get the doubles from White Castle.
You have to.
I get the double
Yeah,
cheeseburger.
absolutely. Anyways, learning you some stuff on a Friday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.
Now I'm hungry.